What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, January 19th, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. The Discovery released a spooky first trailer starring Jason Segel and Rooney Mara on Wednesday. The preview for the new Netflix sci-fi movie sees the characters Will, played by Segel, and Isla, played by Mara, fall in love amid the repercussions of a confirmed afterlife. Robert Redford co-stars as Thomas, Will's father, and the person who scientifically proved the existence of an afterlife. Jesse Plemons, Riley Keough, and Ron Kanda also have roles. The Discovery takes place 1 year after Will's discovery, according to the Wrap, as people have started dying by suicide in an attempt to reach the afterlife. The film is written and directed by Charlie McDowell, who wrote and directed The One I Love. And Netflix COO Ted Sarandos said in June, to describe the story as original doesn't begin to capture the world that Charlie has created that will envelop you. Our global viewers are going to love this film. The Discovery will have its world premiere at the 2017 Sundance Film Festival on Friday and debut March 31st on Netflix. Mara will also star in A Ghost Story with Casey Affleck and Song to Song with Ryan Gosling. Ben Affleck described how he feels about the sad Affleck internet meme that went viral following the release of Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Affleck jokingly said Tuesday in a new interview with BBC Radio 1, "It taught me not to do interviews with Henry Cavill when I don't say anything and they can lay Simon & Garfunkel tracks over it." When asked if he had learned anything as a director while starring in a superhero epic while promoting his new film, Live by Night. The meme in question derives from an interview Affleck and Cavill gave for Batman vs. Superman, in which the pair were asked about the film's negative reviews. As Cavill spoke, Affleck could be seen looking gloomy. After internet users added Simon & Garfunkel's Sound of Silence to the clip, it began to make the rounds online and take on a life of its own. When responding to BBC's question more seriously, Affleck replied, "I learned a lot and a ton actually making that movie." He continued, "I had not made a movie of that scale. I didn't know what the technology was capable of doing nowadays. The last big blockbuster movie I made was Armageddon, which was in 1997. Affleck and Cavill will return as Batman and Superman in Justice League, set to arrive in theaters November 17th. Kim Kardashian and half-sister Kendall Jenner will appear in the Ocean's 11 spin-off Ocean's 8. The 36-year-old reality star and 21-year-old model were spotted on the movie set Monday in New York and will make cameos in the upcoming film, according to People magazine. Kardashian and Jenner both wore lace outfits, with Kardashian in a sheer gown and fur jacket and Jenner in a high-neck dress with short sleeves. The siblings were believed to be filming at a Met Gala scene. Ocean's 8 will follow a female crew that robs the Metropolitan Museum of Art during the Met Gala, according to Entertainment Tonight. Page 6 reported the gala scene involves the theft of a high-end necklace in a museum bathroom. Kardashian was robbed in real life of millions of dollars worth of jewelry in a Paris hotel room on October 2nd. The star has been making a slow return to the spotlight since and shared new photos of her family, including son Saint West, last week on Instagram. A source recently told ET she's feeling really great and strong. She's ready to get back into a routine and back into the swing of things. She's in a very good place and is ready to move on. Ocean's 8 will star Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett, Helena Bonham Carter, and Anne Hathaway, with Gary Ross as director. Actress Katie Holmes announced last week that she will make a cameo appearance in the movie, which opens in theaters in December 18th. Shondaland is expanding, with ABC ordering a new legal drama pilot from screenwriting and producing mogul Shonda Rhimes. The series, which remains untitled, was announced by ABC as still being in development, Entertainment Weekly reported. The official synopsis reads, set in the Southern District of New York Federal Court, aka the Mother Court, this legal drama follows brand new lawyers working on opposite sides for both the defense and the prosecution as they handle the most high-profile and high-stakes cases in the country as all their personal lives intersect. sec. Rhimes and Betsy Beers will be executive producing the project through Rhimes' Shondaland production banner, with Scandal scribe Paul William Davies serving as showrunner. If ABC orders the drama to series, it will mark Rhimes' sixth show on the network, following Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, The Catch, and an upcoming untitled series formerly known as Still Starcross. ABC Entertainment President Channing Dungey mentioned to Variety during the Television Critics Association Winter Press Tour, "It will take as many things as Shonda will give me." NBC says it has ordered 2 more 18-episode seasons of its freshman family drama, This Is Us. Jennifer Salk, the president of NBC Entertainment, said in a statement Wednesday, "We all got our wish that this is a hit show. This Is Us is as good as anything we've ever had. We're thrilled to renew it for 2 seasons, and there's no doubt it will have a long life on NBC. On behalf of everyone in NBC, we're grateful for the artistry of the cast, crew, and producers assembled by our gifted creator Dan Fogelman. In a world where there are literally hundreds of television dramas, we're proud to have one of the very best that is also one of the highest rated." The show stars Milo Ventimiglia, Mandy Moore, Justin Hartley, Chrissy Metz, Sterling K. Brown, Susan Kelechi Watson, Chris Sullivan, and Ron Cephas Jones. Popular sitcom Will and Grace will return to NBC for a limited revival. The series, starring Deborah Messing, Erin McCormick, Sean Hayes, and Megan Mullany, will air 10 episodes during the 2017-2018 television season, the network announced at the TCA Winter Press Tour Wednesday. NBC Entertainment Chairman Robert Greenblatt says, "We're thrilled that one of the smartest, funniest, and most defining comedies in NBC history is coming back. This groundbreaking series, from everything from gay rights to social and political commentary, all disguised as a high-speed train of witty pop culture, is coming back where it belongs." Series creator Max Muchnick and David Cohen will serve as showrunners and executive producers, with James Burrow as director and co-executive producer. Burrows directed every episode of the sitcom during its initial 8-season run from 1998 to 2006. NBC has been in talks with the cast and creators about the revival since September, according to Variety. The cast reunited and released a 10-minute episode that month about the presidential candidate election. NBC Entertainment President Jennifer Salk said, "The fact that all 4 of the original stars were excited about getting back into production is a testament to the joyful experience they had doing nearly 200 episodes for 8 seasons." She also added, "A few things cut through the clutter these days, especially in comedy, and Will and Grace is one of the best." Mulaney, who played Karen Walker, told Pride Source in December that there was a good chance a revival would happen. Messy, McCormick, and Hayes will reprise Grace Adler, Will Truman, and Jack McFarlane, respectively. TNT says it has picked up a 13-episode and 6th season of Major Crimes. It's police drama starring Mary McDonnell, G.W. Bailey, and Tony Dancian, with an ensemble that features Michael Paul Chan, Raymond Cruz, Philip P. Keane, Kieran Giovanni, Jonathan Del Arco, and Graham Patrick Martin. The show will close out its 5th season with an 8-episode run that begins February 22nd. The press notes reads, "Major Crimes centers on a special squad within the LAPD that deals with high-profile or particularly sensitive crimes. Led by Captain Sharon Radar, the squad includes Lieutenant Previvenza, Lieutenant Andy Flynn, Lieutenant Michael Tao, Detective Julio Sanchez, Tech Expert and Reserve Officer Bud Watson, and Detective Amy Skiles. Collaborating on many of their cases is medical examiner Dr. Morales. The 6th season of the show, which debuted in 2012, will air later this year." Gotham alum James Frain is to play Sarek, the father of the iconic character Spock, on the new sci-fi series Star Trek Discovery. The press release noted, first introduced in the original Star Trek, Sarek has made multiple appearances throughout the franchise over the last 5 decades. The role had been previously played by Mark Leonard, Jonathan Simpson, and Ben Cross. Created by Brian Fuller and Alex Kurtzman for the streaming platform CBS All Access. The first 13-episode season of Star Trek Discovery is set to air later this year. Its ensemble includes Sonika Martin Green, Doug Jones, Anthony Rapp, and Michelle Yeoh. Chrisley knows best. Savannah Chrisley was in a car accident on Monday and broke her vertebrae. She detailed the experience in an Instagram post Tuesday. The reality star said her floor mat had gotten stuck behind her pedals, and while looking down to try to fix it, her car swirled into a guardrail. Her airbags deployed, and she had her seatbelt on, so her injuries weren't as bad as they could have been, she explained. Chrisley says she remembers going in and out of consciousness and screaming for help while cars continued to pass by. The 19-year-old wrote, "It felt like I had been laying there for at least 20 minutes begging for help, and then a man stopped and ran over to me, and the police got my way. So thank you to the amazing man that stopped and helped me as everyone else was passing. I had no idea who you are, but thank you. I can never repay you for your act of kindness. Also to all of you hurtful people that are saying that I deserve it and got what was coming for me, you need Jesus, and I'll help by praying for you. And to all of those who are being supportive, I thank you very much. It means the world. Chrisley says her broken vertebrae has caused numbness in her hands and fingers and pain through her neck, back, and shoulders. She says that while she recovers physically, she will also work on recovering spiritually and mentally. She wrote, I want to be the best version of myself possible, and that will happen. We all make mistakes. All that matters is how we learn and grow from them. I truly believe that God has used this situation to open my eyes to what is truly important in life and to put my focus back on Him in order to live the right life and be unbelievably happy. So right now, I just want to say thank you again. Love you all. Todd Chrisley gave a statement Tuesday to E! About his daughter's accident. He wrote, it's the worst feeling in the world to get a call late at night while sleeping to hear on the other end that your child has been involved in a serious car accident and that you need to come to the hospital immediately. That's the call we received this morning about our daughter, Savannah. Taryn Manning says she didn't quit popular prison drama Orange is the New Black. The 38-year-old actress denied departing the Netflix series Wednesday on Instagram following reports she left the show to focus on her health and sobriety. Manning posted to her 1 million followers, it's always the ones with the dirty hands pointing the fingers. She added in the caption, #quit, #never, I love my squad, silly magazines, but still love you. Love. A Netflix spokesperson confirmed to Entertainment Weekly that Manning will still play Tiffany Penstack-Tucky Doggett on the prison drama. In Touch Weekly had claimed in a since-deleted article that the actress had quit the series. Sources told the magazine, Taryn needs to get away from the dark character she was playing. She also wants to get rid of the friends who don't support her sobriety, so she's moving from New York City to LA for a new start. Manning has struggled with substance abuse issues in the past year and admitted to hitting rock bottom in an interview with TMZ in October. She says at the time that her schedule is preventing her from attending rehab. The star said, I'm truly grateful for what some may call hitting rock bottom. I am not ashamed of this obstacle because I have accepted that it is okay to not be okay. She also added, of the Orange is the New Black cast and crew, I've never felt more accepted, forgiven, and supported than during this period in my life. This is not easy. Orange is the New Black was renewed in February for a 5th, 6th, and 7th season. The show co-stars Taylor Schilling, Laura Prepon, Kate Mulgrew, Uzo Aduba, Natasha Lyonne, and Danielle Brooks. Ryan Reynolds has taken to social media to share a cryptic group photo featuring fellow X-Men co-stars Hugh Jackman and Pierce Brosnan. Reynolds captioned the photo on Instagram Tuesday, Wolvie, Bond, and Wade, referencing each star's most famous on-screen characters as the trio displayed a hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil pose. Jackman additionally shared a more candid snap of the group laughing together with the caption #Wolverine Bond Deadpool. The post has led many to speculate that Jackman as Wolverine and Bronson could be joining Reynolds for Deadpool 2, which is set for release on March 2nd, 2018. Jackman and Reynolds had previously starred together as Wolverine and Deadpool in 2009's X-Men Origins Wolverine. Despite Jackman claiming that the upcoming Logan will be his last as a clawed mutant, rumors have persisted that he will appear on screen with Reynolds in the near future. Jackman said to Variety recently, when asked about filming a Wolverine movie with Deadpool, I'm hesitating because I could totally see how that's the perfect fit. He continued, but the timing may be wrong. I'm at a point where I'm finishing up. In terms of theory, it's a great idea. Charlie Sheen is extending an olive branch to Rihanna. The 51-year-old actor publicly asked for Rihanna's pardon Tuesday on Instagram after slamming the 28-year-old singer on Watch What Happens Live over their past feud. He captioned a photo of the star with pink hair, Dear Bad Girl Riri, pardon my insane self-indulgence, let's have a drink someday on me. Sheen initially clashed with Rihanna in 2014 after she reportedly refused to meet his then-fiancé Brett Rossi. He then called the star on the January 11th episode of Watch What Happens Live after being asked if they ever resolved their conflict. The actor said, oh, that shit. No, she abandoned common courtesy and common sense. Sheen's choice of photo for his apology posted was intentional as Rihanna was wearing a pink wig when she reportedly refused to meet Rossi. The actor has lambasted Rihanna and her wig in a Twitter rant following the 2014 incident. The actor tweeted at the time, "Nice impression you left behind. Sorry we're not cool enough to be worn a blessing from the princess, or in this case, the village idiot." He also added, "Oh, and Rihanna, Halloween isn't for a while, but good on you for testing out your costume in public. It's clothes, a more muted pink might be the answer, as in none." Kate Hudson's dancing skills were put to the test Tuesday as she performed toddlerography on The Late Late Show with James Corden. The popular late-night segment featured the actress and late-night host trying their best to mimic the dance moves of a child. Corden warned Hudson as they stretched, "I know you think you are in shape, but these instructors are going to beat you down." Hudson responded, "I think I'll be just fine, James." Corden replied, "These instructors are a nightmare. They made Dwayne Johnson cry The Rock. They made The Rock cry." Duo decked out in colorful workout clothes and headbands, then proceeded to jump, shake, run to the walls, and collapse on the floor repeatedly on cue with their young dance instructors as Natalie Imbruglia's Torn played on the background. The comedic dance session came to a close after Corden suggested a break, which consisted of Corden and Hudson taking a nap on the floor with blankets and pillows. Gal Gadot and Jason Statham teamed up to take out a group of restaurant attackers in a commercial to air during Super Bowl 51. Gadot shared a teaser for the spot advertising web development platform Wix.com to her Facebook profile less than a month before it's set to air during the NFL's championship game. She said, "Despite the mess I made, I still managed to get a dessert on the house. Super happy to star in the wonderful Wix.com big game ad. Watch the teaser and stay tuned." The ad sees a group of men in suits interrupting Gadot and Stalin's meal while an oblivious chef creates a website for his restaurant using Wix. The chef emerges, dismayed to find that the Wonder Woman actress and the action star destroyed the restaurant in the scuffle until Gadot's sly request of a dessert to go prompts him to open a food truck. The commercial will air during Super Bowl 51, which will be broadcast on Fox on Sunday, February 5th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jennifer Holliday appeared on The View Tuesday to discuss why she decided to cancel her performance at Donald Trump's upcoming inauguration. The singer recalled, "I woke up and there was like this whole thing of terrible tweets and things on my Instagram, and I was like, oh Lord, what did I do?" She continued by saying, "I lived a pretty reclusive life. I pretty much stayed to myself. You're not on the radio, and then one morning you wake up and everybody hates you." The Broadway star explained that she originally agreed to join the Make America Great Again welcome celebration because she is an artist and loves America. She says, "It was really my honest desire that my voice could be used. Not everybody loves the way I sing, but still, my voice could be as an instrument of healing and unity. And I thought we had instructions from the Obamas and the Clintons that it was a go-ahead. We're going to do a ceasefire for one day, and I just thought it was okay." Holiday says she was bullied online and received death threats for agreeing to the performance. She says they were saying I should kill myself or someone should kill me all over singing a song. Known for her role as Effie White in the original 1981 stage production of Dreamgirls, Holiday has performed for Presidents Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and George W. Bush. In an open letter addressed to the LGBT community, Holiday announced she was dropping out of the inauguration, writing, "I was honestly just thinking that I wanted my voice to be healing and unifying force for hope through music to help our deeply polarized country." She continued by saying, "Regretfully, I did not take into consideration that my performing for the concert would actually instead be taken as a political act against my own personal beliefs and be mistaken for support of Donald Trump and Mike Pence." Also on The View, Holiday gave a live performance of Come Sunday with co-host Whoopi Goldberg, noting, "The inauguration's loss is our gain." Amazon has acquired Grateful Dead documentary Long Strange Trip ahead of the film's premiere at the Sundance Film Festival. The feature, executive produced by Martin Scorsese and Grateful Dead members Phil Lesh, Bob Weir, Mickey Hart, and Bill Kreutzmann, featured never-before-seen footage of the band over the course of their career, Deadline reported. Directed by Amir Bar-Lev, the six-part Long Strange Trip is set to debut on Amazon's Prime Video streaming service in the U.S. and the U.K. starting May 26. Scorsese said in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, "I've always admired the spirit and creativity of the Grateful Dead. They are revolutionary artists who forever changed the world of touring and recording live music. They are a cultural force, a lifestyle that continues to influence new generations of fans. This film will entertain and educate audiences about one of the most innovative and groundbreaking American bands of the 20th century." Weir added, Over several decades, a group of guys hung together making music in a group that was way tighter and lasted much longer than most marriages. Alicia Keys chose to wear makeup for her recent photo shoot for Allure. The 35-year-old singer spotted eyeshadow and eyeliner in the magazine's February issue after nearly a year of going barefaced. She explained in an interview, "I'm not a slave to makeup. I'm not a slave to not wearing makeup either. I get to choose at any given moment. That's my right." Keys says she was inspired to stop using makeup after years of wearing heavy cosmetics in the entertainment industry. She admitted to a long-time struggle with skin problems, but says she isn't concerned with perfection. The star declared, "I'm all about a woman's right to choose. I think a woman should do anything she wants as it relates to her face, her body, her health." She also added, "Whatever mode of expression that empowers you, that's what you should do. What I'm not down for is this ridiculously high, unrealistic expectation about appearance that we as women are held to." Keys has vowed to approach beauty differently in an essay for Lena Dunham's Lenny letter in May. She made the decision after an uncomfortable but empowering barefaced photo shoot for her album Here. The singer confessed, "Every time I left the house, I would be worried if I didn't put on makeup. I promised I would approach things differently this time regarding my image and allow my real self as is to come through." Keys released Here in November, which debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 album charts and included the singles In Common and Blended Family, What You Do for Love. Her 6-year-old son Egypt composed and performed his first song the same month. Bob Seger paid tribute to his late friend Glenn Frey in a new tribute song called Glenn Song. Seger sings on the track, released for free on the Rockers website Wednesday. "When I think about you, I always smile," to mark the 1-year anniversary of Fry's death. The 71-year-old sang, "You were strong, you were sharp, but you had the deepest heart." Seger said about the song in an interview with Rolling Stone, "It's obviously not meant to be a hit. There's no chorus per se or title section or anything. The idea was just to honor my memory and talk very specifically about my impression of him in 1966 when we first met." The guitarist for the Eagles, Fry, died of complications from rheumatoid arthritis, acute ultra-raleate colitis, and pneumonia. Seger continued to Rolling Stones by saying, "I hope Glenn's song doesn't make his wife Cindy cry, but it probably will." Lady Gaga detailed her upcoming Super Bowl halftime performance as part of a new behind-the-scenes featurette. The pop star said in a video posted by the Super Bowl Tuesday on Twitter, "I've been playing this since I was 4, so I know exactly what I'm going to do." She also added, "For me, it's all about giving to the fans and bringing people together that wouldn't normally come together. The thing is, it's such a big world stage in terms of how many people see it, and it's been done so many times." She also added, "I think the challenge is to look at it and say, what can I do differently? How can I elevate certain little things here and there and also make it about the music? This is where I'm supposed to be." Footage of dance rehearsals led by choreographer Richie Jackson are also featured. Jackson states, "We're going to see a humble, appreciative, yet showmanship side of Gaga." Gaga has kept fans up to date on her preparations for the Super Bowl on social media, sharing looks into backyard rehearsals at her home. Gaga was announced as the Super Bowl 51 halftime performer in September. The singer will take the stage live on February 5th at the NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. John Legend, Metallica, Carrie Underwood, and Keith Urban are to perform at the 59th Annual Grammy Awards show honoring excellence in music. Additional performers will be announced shortly, organizers said. The ceremony will be broadcast live from the Staples Center in Los Angeles on CBS on February 12th. James Corden is hosting the gala. And here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of January 28th. Number 10, Machine Gun Kelly and Camila Cabello with Bad Things. Number 9, Ariana Grande featuring Nicki Minaj with Side to Side. Number 8, Maroon 5 featuring Kendrick Lamar with Don't Wanna Know. Number 7, Bruno Mars with 24K Magic. Number 6, Ed Sheeran with Castle on the Hill. Number 5, The Chainsmokers featuring Halsey with Closer. Number 4, The Weeknd featuring Daft Punk with Starboy. Number 3, Ray Sherman featuring Gucci Mane with Black Beatles. Number 2, The Migos featuring Lil Uzi with Bad and Bougie. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of January 28th, Ed Sheeran with Shape of You. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1993, production begins on Toy Story, the first full-length feature film created by the pioneering Pixar Animation Studios, originally a branch of the filmmaker George Lucas's visual effects company, Industrial Light and Magic. Pixar first put itself on the map with special effects produced for films such as Young Sherlock Holmes in 1985, which featured the first fully three-dimensional digital or computer-generated image, CGI. In 1986, Pixar became an independent company after it was purchased by Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Computer. The fledgling company's inaugural product was the Pixar Image Computer, which the former Disney animator John Lasseter soon used to produce an animated short film, Luxo Jr. The film won Best Animated Short at the 1986 Academy Awards, raising Pixar's profile considerably. Lasseter won another Oscar in 1989 for Tin Toy, an animated short featuring a mechanical drummer named Tinny maneuvering around in a baby's playroom. Tinny later became the basis for Buzz Lightyear, the spaceman toy, who was one of Toy Story's main characters. In 1991, based on the success of Pixar's short films, the company signed a $26 million deal with the Walt Disney Company to develop, produce, and distribute up to 3 animated featured films. The Little Mermaid in 1989 had become Disney's most successful film to date, and the company was ready to take more chances on innovative animation techniques. Approached by Lasseter about a possible Christmas program, Disney's chief of film production, Jeffrey Katzenberg, instead responded with a 3-picture deal. Toy Story was the first Pixar-Disney collaboration and the first feature-length animated film that was completely computer-generated. Its plot revolved around the rivalry between the cowboy Woody, previously the favorite toy of a little boy named Andy, and Buzz Lightyear, a shiny new astronaut toy that Andy received for a birthday present. Multiple Oscar winner Tom Hanks lent his famous voice to Woody, while Tim Allen of TV's Home Improvement was Buzz. Though Pixar's long development process included drawings, paintings, sculptures, and photographs, the final work for the film was all done on computer. The sophisticated animation created a vivid three-dimensional world full of colors and movement, where toys including such childhood classics as the Toy Soldiers, Mr. Potato Head, and Etch-a-Sketch came to life. Released in November 1995, Toy Story received universal positive reviews and would eventually gross more than $192 million at the domestic box office and $358 million worldwide. Lasseter received the Special Academy Award for leading the Pixar team, and the movie became the first animated feature ever to score an Oscar nomination for Best Original Screenplay. Toy Story's tremendous success and that of later such films as Finding Nemo and The Incredibles earned Pixar the reputation of Hollywood's preeminent animation studio. In 2006, in an effort to continue and strengthen the bond between the two companies, Disney bought Pixar, for which Jobs had paid $10 million in 1986 for a staggering $7.4 billion. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, January 19th, 2017, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.